Keeping with the topic of engage, I now welcome Marlene Riley, Acting Chair of the Baltimore County Commission on Aging, to share her thoughts on the evolution of this key event. Marlene, welcome to the time of your life.
Thank you for inviting me, Ethel.
First things first, Marlene, could you please inform our viewers about the Commission on Aging, what it is, who it's comprised of, and what role it plays in the lives of older adults across Baltimore County?
Well, the Commission serves in an advisory role with Baltimore County Department of Aging, and whenever there's a new trend or anything that's happening in the field, then we bring it up at our monthly meetings. The Commission itself is comprised of 15 members, and we're all volunteers. 8 are appointed by the county executive, and then the other 7, each of the councilman districts appoint someone from their district to be their representative.
Thank you, Marlene, for telling our viewers more about this invaluable commission advising the Baltimore County Department of Aging on how to best serve its constituents. Now that we know more about the commission, can you please inform our viewers on the role it played in the process of reimagining No Senior Eats Alone Day as Engage, a day of sharing meals and building connections?
Well, we've been really impressed with No Senior Eats Alone. It's been, I think 2019 was the first year. And since then, you've created a lot of really wonderful partnerships with restaurants and the libraries involved. And of course, the senior centers themselves are involved. So we really think that it's a great program. And as part of Longevity Ready Maryland, there's actually a specific focus area. And that focus area challenges us in a 10-year strategic plan to create more opportunities that specifically engage individuals across the lifespan to be more socially connected. And looking at No Senior Eats Alone Day, it seemed like that's a really great match. And it seemed by just revisiting the description and the brand, that way it would align really well and be part of that 10-year strategic plan.
Thank you for giving us a behind-the-scenes view of this process, Marlene. It's vital that our actions as an agency reflect the input, views, and will of the constituents we serve, which leads me to ask, what is your reaction to this newly reframed day, and how do you think this new vision will better serve our goal of reducing social isolation among older adult populations in Baltimore County?
I really like the new logo, and I think that it's going to help us to take the goal a little bit farther. The primary goal being more aware of social isolation and how that impacts individuals across the lifespan, but specifically in our area of aging. So I think by doing things like heightening the awareness of decrease in social isolation on that day, it invites restaurants and organizations to expand. And hey, this isn't something we just have to do on this day. Now that we're more aware, we can do it across the year. I think it's also important to recognize that what's good for people is good for business. And if you look at the spending power of older adults, within Maryland, there is essentially 56% of spending comes from individuals over the age of 50. So if I were a business, I would really want to be on that. I think this also creates an opportunity that we can consider providing more education to restaurants and businesses, coffee shops, that there are ways to be age friendly. And age friendly, again, isn't just older adults, but it's intergenerational. If you have better physical navigation, if you have parking, if you have menus that people can read, if there's good lighting, all of these factors are going to bring people to your business more than just on that one day. And I'm just really excited. I think it's a great opportunity. I'm so glad that you're taking this initiative to launch it even further.
Marlene, I, as well as our viewers, appreciate you articulating your views on Engage. I have one last question before you go. How do you plan on celebrating this September?
Well, another issue that impacts isolation is transportation. So I'm explicitly going to look and see what discounts are being offered. I'm really excited to see who will be participating and what the discounts are. And then I want to reach out to a friend who is not driving any longer and invite her to go along with me to explore one of the partners that has joined this year.
That sounds like a wonderful way to spend the day, Marlene. Thank you for coming on the show to share information about the Commission on Aging, as well as your views pertaining to Engage. I'm sure our viewers, as well as I, eagerly look forward to celebrating.
Thank you, Ethel.
We're going to take a short break, but first, join approximately 8,000 mature adults who subscribe to the Time of Your Life Digest, BCBA's newspaper. Subscriptions are reasonable at $5 annually for Baltimore County residents over 60 years of age, and $7 for under 60 who are Baltimore County residents or those residing in other counties. For information about becoming a subscriber, please call 410-887-3050.